Hey guys, Wels Knight here, and welcome back to another episode of our Total War Warhammer Lizardmen campaign. We are doing okay. We're a little bit behind the curve as far as rituals and stuff goes, but we're holding it down, and we've got some buildings made and different things like that, things that are going okay. Mazdamundi's kind of down here. I was hoping to take the Chamber of Visions, but there are a lot of Savage Orcs, and I don't think that Mazdamundi by himself can take out all the Savage Orcs, plus Clan Pestilence, plus the Order of Lore Masters here. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to start moving him back up, and maybe we'll use him to go and attack the High Elves or something. I think we're going to kind of abandon this little mission over here. Kroknar, on the other hand, is over here where he belongs and about to take the Order of the Altar of the Horned Rat. Or wait, no, he already has it. Is this? Oh, Teclis is right here. Yes, I remember now. We were going to attack Teclis and crush him. So let's take a look at Teclis' army. He's got a couple of Flamespire Phoenixes, which is going to be bad news for my Pterodon Riders. He's got an Eagle Bolt Thrower, he's got a lot of flying units. He's got kind of a flying goon squad here, and I don't really have a great way to deal with it, although my Chameleon Skinks will be able to do some work. Then I've got Krokgar, who will be able to wreck. I think we'll be fine. He's got a couple of nobles here. I'm not sure what mount they're on. I guess we'll find out. And then Teclis himself. But I think we are more than capable of winning this fight. His mainline infantry will not be able to hold up to mine. He does have a couple Swordmasters and a Phoenix Guard, but I think I can handle it. So we're going to attack Teclis, and we are going to fight this one for sure. This should be a fun battle. See if we can pull out a victory here. We're definitely going to want to kind of keep our Saurus Spears out of the main line because he does have a lot of large units and cavalry. And we're kind of going to want the Saurus Spears to charge in and defend against that stuff. We also need to be careful of Teclis' magic, because he has a lot of magic and very powerful magic. So we need to be kind of concerned about that. Let's get our main line of Saurus warriors over here. We'll get some Kroxigors kind of behind them, so they can charge in after the Saurus warriors take the brunt of the charge. We'll put one unit of spears here. One unit of spears on this flank. We've got our three lords. We'll move them up a little bit. Let's actually back our Kroxigors up just a teensy bit and kind of move them off this way. There we go. I will put my Blessed Chameleon Skinks up front. We'll try to skirmish right away, because they do have some useful abilities for doing that. And then we'll get our Pterodon Riders kind of over here as well. And we're going to want to fight right here in the middle of all this so I can actually see what's going on. I also do have some reinforcements coming in from the nearby settlement, but I think they're not in the best condition, if I remember correctly. So let's move our stuff up. Are they just... Oh, they're just going to camp in the woods because they have an Eagle Claw Bolt Thrower. Okay, well, yeah, I don't think these guys are really going to be a whole lot of assistance, but let's start moving them up anyway. Our reinforcements, they're all in really rough shape, so I don't know, we'll see. Let's see here. He's got the three Flamespire Phoenixes and the Great Eagle. Doesn't look like any of his lords are on a flying mount, so that at least is good for us. I dislike the fact that he's going to camp up there, but there's not a whole lot I can do about it. So let's just kind of get our army moved up and into position. I know he's got an Eagle Claw Bolt Thrower back there somewhere. I'm just not entirely sure where it is. Maybe what we can do is we can use our reinforcements here to try and kind of bait them out and bring them down so we can fight them in here. That might be a better solution for us. Let's fast forward a little bit here. Let our reinforcements get up here. These guys are not, except they're in rough shape, but let's just kind of bring them over here. I am going to take the Saurus Spears and kind of bring them over here, just as a little bit of extra anti-large support. The rest of these guys, we're going to move them up a little bit. And then let's actually take this entire formation and hard group it so that they stay in formation as they march up. Yeah, okay, we're getting shot at by the Eagle Bolt Thrower. That's not surprising. Let's kind of move that up like so. Let's just bring them up a little bit. What do we got here? Phoenix Guard. Yeah, we're starting to see all their units now. Let's pull these guys up a little ways. And it looks like they're netted. Because of course they are. All right, well done. Well done, Techless. Wow, these Saurus warriors got hit pretty hard by presumably the Eagle Claw Bolt Thrower. Let's kind of get some of these guys charging up and in. Let's slow it down a little bit here. Let's see, you're charging. You get up here into these Sword Masters of Hoeth, which is absolutely going to be a problem for me. But we'll get our Ancient Stegodons up there to assist. Let's bring you up. You're already attacking. You come up here. Try to hit the flanks a little bit. Let's bring our Saurus Spears up. We got kind of a nice little blob going right here. So let's get one group of Kroxigors over there to assist. And let's start bringing these guys in and around. And then these Kroxigors, I need you up here attacking these Sword Masters. And if this Flamespire Phoenix comes for Techless or whatever, for basically anything, Kroxigor or Kroq-Gar is just gonna destroy him. So let's get Kroq-Gar coming back. Okay. Yeah, Kroq-Gar's in that. Look at this Flamespire Phoenix just get absolutely destroyed. All right, get on the next one. Come on. The banner's kind of hiding back there. All right, let's pause for a minute. And let's just see. We're looking for some nice infantry blobs. There's actually a pretty good one here. We got Phoenix Guard and Sword Masters in there. So I think I'm going to bring these Pterodon Riders up, and that's where we'll drop our bolas. Right there. That should do a little bit of damage. And again. Yeah, there we go. A little bit of work. All right. Get up here. Get these guys shooting at the Bolt Thrower. Okay. Get them up here. Kroq-Gar, let's start finding... Their Lord is up here. Let's get you up there. Get on Techless if we can. Get into these Lothern Sea Guard. What do we got here? Just regular Spearmen. Okay. Got some Kroxigors back here. Yeah, these guys are... Our Chameleon Skinks are after the Phoenix, which is exactly what we want. Get up here and get into these. Kroq-Gar, where you at? You're over here. Get up here and finish off that Flamespire Phoenix. Shouldn't take much. Yeah, there we go. Flamespire Phoenix down. Now get on this Noble. Let's use the Swiftness of Itzel to do a little bit of damage so I can clear my way to that Phoenix. Have we killed this Phoenix yet? Yes, we have. Good. All right, get you up here and into these Sword Masters. Let's start sending Chameleon Skinks kind of around to the flanks and stuff to get a little bit of missile support. Want you guys to collapse over there. Yeah, got a fiery invocation there. Trying to see. Please finish off that Flamespire Phoenix as well. Who's this? That's That's their Lore of Life mage, actually. I would like that thing to die as quickly as possible. Skink Chief needs to be doing something. And in combat, let's bring these guys up. We got another unit of Kroxigors here that's not doing anything. Let's get them over here and into these Sword Masters of Hoeth. They got some stuff that's starting to run away, which is very good and exactly what we want. You come over here. Get into these Lothern Seaguard. They don't have good armor piercing, so we should be able to handle that pretty easily. And we are winning this fairly handily. Okay, Chameleon Skinks, come up here. Start poisoning these Sword Masters. Okay, just kidding. We got Silver Helms over here. Okay, that's fine. Come on down and help kill the Silver Helms. Where's Krockgar at? Krockgar's right here, and he is not in combat. All right, let's kill Teclis. There we go. Might as well pop that leadership. Wow, Teclis just got smashed by Krockgar, which is exactly what we want to see. See if we can finish off all of their leadership over here. Okay, you guys come on up. Get into this. Oh, actually, we got a couple more Lothern Seaguard. They're running away. There we go. We got the victory. I would really like to kill some of these other units. Krockgar, please, please, please kill that. Ah, Krokgar's stuck on something. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is going to get away, unfortunately. Pity, too, because that wizard had, like, no health left. That's all right, though. We'll take the victory, and we should be able to fight him again and just wipe out the army entirely. And I'm good with that. How did our units do? This Unitosaurus warrior's got 106 kills. This one got 98. A lot of these guys did pretty well. I'm going to take the replenishment because we're about to attack him again and finish him off. There we go. And we'll just auto-resolve this. And that is the end of Teclis and a couple of their mages. There we go. Get you back into our territory so we can properly replenish. Krockgar has leveled up, and what do we want to give Krockgar? Probably Saurus warrior bonuses, I'm thinking. Then again, we could go Woundmaker to boost his weapon strength even further. I mean, it's already at 650, which is just absurdly good. Yeah, let's boost up Krockgar's weapon strength and turn him even more into a even more of a monster than he already is. Got immortality there and immortality here, so that's 2 Skink Chiefs now that I will have for the remainder of the entire campaign, which is lovely. I don't have anything we can do down there. Not much here. We're gonna build some of these kind of income buildings. I do want walls on the High Sentinel. Upgrade, upgrade. Walls. Upgrade that. Definitely upgrade that. Definitely give me walls. Upgrade this. The Golden Tower is the big one, because it'll also give us a little bit more of a garrison here as well, which is good. And then when we get walls, the Golden Tower will actually be a fairly well-defended settlement. Okay. We can upgrade these, but I don't think I want to spend all my money on that right now, because I don't have a ton of it. Actually, you know what? Let's do it. We'll be fine. And we have a commandment available for taking this entire province. So growth and public order, I think, is the way we want to go there. And let's end the turn. But we did properly crush Teclis. So that at least is something good. I wouldn't mind having a confederation with Tloxton if we can get it. Just because that would give us a lot more territory, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Usually for confederations in this game, you have to pay them an absurd amount of money, and we don't have an absurd amount of money. We've been kind of hurting financially like this entire campaign, mostly because our armies are so annoyingly expensive, but what can you do? Let's get you into the Temple of Skulls. Also, your Skink Chief has leveled up, so we'll put him on an Ancient Stegodon instead. Mazdamundi, keep heading up this way. You are probably in a position where you should be recruiting new units. It looks like Nagorond is going to be starting their next ritual fairly soon. So what we should maybe do is send like an expeditionary force, take a couple of armies, send them up here, because we know that the Bleakhold Fortress is going to be where one of those armies spawn. So maybe we'll come up here and hit Arnheim. And then from there, we can come up and hit the Bleakhold Fortress. Is there any, like, chaos corruption up here? No, not at all. So actually, if we take Arnheim, that could be really good for us. Also, there is totally a skull reef right here. That's 10,000 gold that I actually kind of desperately need. So we're going to take that for sure. Let's start marching these armies over this way. We'll get you here, and we do want to recruit some more units. What have I got? So I have 2 Feral Carnosaurs, 2 Croxagors, and an Ancient I think I'm pretty much set over here as far as, like, heavy hitters go. I think basically I just want a little bit more, like, mainline infantry. Honestly, I'd like to have some Temple Guards, but those are going to take 2 turns to recruit. And I'm in a little bit of a hurry. So let's just get like 3 units of Saurus Spears. Or actually, let's get 2 units of Saurus Spears and 1 unit of Saurus, like regular. Actually, no. There we go. 2 units of Saurus Spears, 1 more unit of Chameleon Skinks. And that'll be this army. And then we'll take these 2 armies and send them up to the Bleakhold Fortress to hopefully take that from the Dark Elves. And if we can take that from the Dark Elves, we can mess up their ritual progress, and we're ahead of Lothern on rituals. So that's kind of my hope. Krokgar. Oh, they've got a whole mess of stuff over here. We could come down here and hit the Marks of the Old Ones, actually. Take it from Clan Pestilence. And I think my army is in good enough shape that we can pull this off. We are going to take pretty heavy casualties assaulting the walls, but I think we can do this. These warp lightning cannons aren't really going to be very useful. The Plague Claw catapults obviously are going to be a threat. They do have a fair amount of gutter runners and various missile stuff, but not a whole lot as far as heavy infantry. I don't see any storm vermin. I don't see any plague monk sensor bearers or anything like that. So we should be able to do this. Let's just go ahead and fight it. Plus, I do have a... Actually, no, I don't have a Skink Priest. I really need to get a Skink Priest into Krokgar's army. Just so I have some magic support, but that's all right. We'll get our guys up. We should be able to make this happen. And we're going to basically destroy everything we possibly can. So let's see. There's a gate over there and a gate over here. They're going to have reinforcements coming in from over this way. So let's try and bust out this gate first. I think is the smart thing to do. They're going to have artillery, and we know that artillery is going to be over here. So let's get you guys up right there. We'll get our Chameleon Skinks like over here. Give me my main line of Saurus warriors. like so. We'll get our Saurus spears kind of over here. We are going to attack the walls. Okay, get you guys kind of lined up on the gate. In with the Croxagors. And there we go. So let's pause for a minute. Okay. Pterodon riders come over here and hit that Plague Claw catapult. Let's get all of our Saurus warriors. And I want you guys up on the walls. All of you guys come over here and hit the gatehouse. And then our chameleon skinks, it looks like they don't have anything over here at all. So let's be a little sneaky and get our chameleon skinks to kind of climb those walls. All right. Let's get a move on. We are going to take some damage. It's kind of inevitable. The towers especially are a threat. But if we can get our Pterodon riders kind of behind back here to start shooting at their artillery and stuff, that will be very helpful for us. Lord is under attack. That's fine. Krokgar? Nah, none of your skills are actually ready yet. That's all right. We just want to get in there, bust down that gate. Let's get one shot from our ancient stegodons and stuff to shoot at the gate real quick. You know what? At this point, never mind. Let's just get him going. Are you not climbing walls here like I told you to? There we go. That Plague Claw. I need you to be over here more. Shoot the Plague Claw. Actually, you know what? Let's drop rocks. Right there. That'll do some work. That basically took the Plague Claw out of the fight in one fell swoop, which is great for me. The gate is now open. All right, get all of you guys charging straight into this. We're gonna come through the gate and we are gonna mess some folks up. There we go. Just start wrecking things. Do what you do, Krokgar. All right, let's get our Pterodon riders back over here. Because now they're just getting shot up by all of this extra support and stuff. Okay, we got some chameleon skinks climbing walls. Let's get them over here. Oh, they have clan rats and stuff in on them, but that's all right. We can deal with clan rats. And our Saurus warriors are taking the walls pretty easily, which is honestly to be expected. Krokgar and company have cleaned up this group of stuff fairly easily. Again, as expected. They really have no good answer to Krokgar and all these big dinosaurs. Like, they really don't have a good way to deal with this at all. They have nothing that's armor-piercing and good at taking down this big stuff. So Krokgar and company are just going to pretty much wreck all of them with ease. And it looks like we have taken the walls. I just realized my Croxagors are all the way back there. Thankfully, it doesn't look like they took a lot of damage. Let's get our Saurus warriors down here. Get them off the walls. Finish off these gutter runners. There we go. Let's check on our chameleon skinks, who are pretty much getting wrecked. Let's maybe try to shoot at some of these night runners over here. Actually, let's just get them posted up on the wall over here. That should be fine. Okay, there we go. Charge. Krokgar, get on those rat ogres. And we can kind of knock... Oh, I was not looking at Krokgar. I was looking at the Skink Chief. Oops. That's all right. Get all these Saurus warriors over here. Ooh, that's a nasty blob. That's all right. That's fine. This is not where you want to be. Give ourselves a little bit of a leadership buff. All right, Kroxigors, bring you guys around this way. That did mean all three of you. If I wasn't clear about that. I'm not sure if that's hitting my Pterodon riders or not, but if it is, it hurts. We're just kind of wrecking our way through all of these guys, though. And these guys can skirmish all day over here. They also have a lot of artillery over that way, which is a problem. So let's get over here and get into these artillery units. Also, Lord Skrulk himself is here, I just realized. Somehow I didn't see that before. Get our Kroxigors. Come on, guys. I told you to come over here. Our Chameleon Skinks are completely out of ammunition. I really kind of need you guys to be shooting at these Night Runners. Like, why are you not shooting at these Night Runners? They are within your range? Okay, tell you what. Come on down. You guys get over here, get into that. Krokgar, where you at? You can just kind of push your way through all of this. What needs this artillery needs to go. This artillery needs to go like immediately. It is wrecking my dinosaurs. That is their answer to my dinosaurs, actually. But it's not gonna last for too much longer. Get in there. Start taking this stuff out. Let's get our Chameleon Skinks over here. They can start shooting at all this lovely artillery and stuff, applying poison. Those Clan Rat Spears are not going to last very long either. Take out the Rat Ogres. Kroxigors, come on over. These two Kroxigors get over here into these Skaven Slave Slingers. We'll get these Pterodon Riders to come in and help. And we've got just a mess of stuff over here. I mean, Krokgar is right in the middle of all this. And he's going to do some work. Take out the Plague Claw Catapult. With these Chameleon Skinks. I mean, basically what's in here is just a lot of artillery. Oof. Come on, guys. We need to take out these Clan Rats faster. Let's see if we can get another dinosaur up and into this. I'm a little disappointed that those Clan Rats are still alive. All right, focus on the Warp Lightning Cannon with the Chameleon Skinks. We want to take out this extra artillery as quickly as possible. All right, this whole thing has basically routed at this point. Get all of these guys charging up and over into this. You guys come down this way. They're broken as well. Yeah, we've got this in the bag now. Yeah, everything's... We're getting a chain route here. Everything's breaking. Goodbye. The end. And we'll just end the battle. So we got the win. Didn't take too many casualties. Didn't lose any units. We should be able to replenish the vast majority of this. Look at this. Krokgar, 234. This Skink Chief on an Ancient Stegodon, 246. This Ancient Stegodon, 258. I mean, those dinosaurs. And actually, these Chameleon Skinks, 245 kills. It did some work, to say the least. There we go. So I'm almost tempted to sack this settlement, honestly. Because we could use the money. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sack it. And then we're going to get back into our own territory right here so we can replenish basically all of this. And then we also want Kroq-Gar's weapon strength to be even higher because, I mean, hey, why not, right? Like, let's just make him even nastier than he already is. Also, do I have better armor that I can put on him? I don't think so. I think the Gambler's armor is about the best I got. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. But now we've got a fair amount of money that we can spend to upgrade various things. We definitely want to upgrade this and that. Over here, yes, yes, and yes. Not overly concerned about the western jungle or any of the other buildings and things here. All right, I think we are good to end the turn. What are we about to finish researching? Ah, determining the great plan. Good. That'll be done in just a second. Oh, Nagaron has an army down here. I didn't actually realize that. I think all those settlements have walls, though, so we should be okay. I don't think they'll actually be able to take anything from me. Not with an army that small, anyway. I'm going to decline that for the moment. Don't particularly want orcs wandering around inside my lands. Kroq-Gar has gained a trait that gives him a little bit more movement speed. That's quite nice. Yeah, let's look at this army. Yeah, this army, we can take this with just about any of these garrisons. So the fact that they're going to be raiding is kind of annoying, but nothing too threatening. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. Let's get you to right here. I wouldn't mind hitting Sildra Tor and just doing a little bit of damage here to some of these Dark Elves. And honestly, it wouldn't necessarily be bad if we could build up some money from sacking some settlements and stuff as well. That could be very good, because then we could potentially run into the negative if we need to. We could raise an army, have negative upkeep, and still be okay if we can fund them through looting and sacking settlements and all that kind of good stuff. So we'll see. Over here, I think we want to level up the Serpent Coast first. And we'll get this general down here. Golden Tower, definitely want to upgrade the walls there. Monument of the Moon. Needs walls, needs walls, needs income. I am quickly running out of stuff, but we want that and this. Yeah, I have like no income left. That's all right. All right, Kroq-Gar has leveled up again. So this time, I think we are going to come down here. We will just auto-resolve this because it's an easy victory. And I think this time I am going to occupy the Mark of the Old Ones. We'll repair that. We'll demolish this. Skink Chief. Let's finish off piercing shots with him. Is this Techless again? No, but it's an army It's not Teclis himself, but they got dragons, they got dragon princes. This is a much nastier, this is a much nastier army than Teclis's. He's got a lot of nasty stuff in here. Star dragons, 4 sword masters of Hoeth, couple of dragon princes. That's going to be a lot harder to deal with. I think Krokgar's army can still handle it because they really don't have a good answer for Krokgar. I mean, then again, there really is no good answer for Krokgar. Like, Krokgar's just absurdly good, but nonetheless. I think we will start researching this sequence of geomantic healing, plus 20% casualty races, or casualty replenishment faction-wide. That's pretty good. We'll go growth and public order here to kind of level this up. Yeah, I don't think we're going to catch up to Nagarond as far as the ritual goes. So we'll just utilize the strategy of sending a crusade up here to take the Bleakhold Fortress. I think these 2 armies together should be able to handle it. Like, this is a lot to deal with if you are Nagarond, for sure. So I think we'll be okay. I mean, honestly, these chameleon skinks have a 40% missile resist, and they apply poison and everything, so, like, they can out-skirmish dark shards and shades and all that kind of stuff. Like, they're very, very... They're arguably some of the strongest skirmishing troops in Warhammer 2. Like, in a skirmish war, they will win almost every time, because 40% missile resist. Like, that's a lot. They're very, very hard to deal with, especially between the poison and all that other stuff. So, like... They have some very good stuff going for them. We also do have these rights that we'll be able to pop at some point. I think we'll definitely want to pop the Rite of Sotek when we start our ritual, although we're still a couple turns away from that. Let's see what Nagaron does here, see if they do anything with that army of theirs. It is also important to note that the Dark Elves do not have access to global recruitment. Like, that's not a thing. They have to have a Black Ark nearby to recruit from outside of their actual provinces. So, I didn't see a Black Ark down there. This army that's kind of raiding our territories and stuff, really, he shouldn't be able to really do anything to me. Okay. Our Skink Priest has leveled up. That's actually great. Let's upgrade... I don't really want to put him on a Stegodon or a Pterodon. Not against the Dark Elves. He'll just get shot out of the sky. Let's do Comet of Cassadora. Upgrade that for better armor piercing, which could actually be very good. And then let's get these guys into the water. Maybe we can we attack Grey Rock Point? We can. So we'll do that. And I'm just gonna raise it to the ground. We'll just get rid of it. We're going for a scorched earth, destroy everything policy here. Let's go. Honestly, I'd like to get down this line so we can get some of this upkeep reduction type stuff. So let's go here, start working down the blue line, and then we want this army close by. We're gonna end up getting this guy right back into the ocean once we can, anyway. And we're gonna come up here, and I think we're gonna attack Arnheim and take Arnheim. That's my plan. We should be able to do it between both of these guys, and then we'll be able to get replenishment up here, which means we'll be able to... Oh! Lothern! Lothern's right up here with them. Wow, that's actually very surprising. Okay. Hey, I'm not gonna complain. That's lovely, but I am a little surprised. Okay, we'll take that. send Mazdamundi up here. And once we get to the point where we can pop our ritual, like, nothing else matters. So I could care less if they burn down, like, my entire empire, as long as the ritual, as long as we're able to complete that, I don't care. Gortahe, I think it's time to send you up this way. The Golden Tower has great public order. Like, we're good on public order here. They can kind of take these back. I don't care if these get raised or whatever. Krotgar. Let's see. I suppose I could send Krotgar down here to hit the high elves at Oixel? Some of these pronunciations, I'll tell you. But I think we may be better off going a different route. This Skink Chief, let's boost up his melee defense. He's on an Ancient Stegodon, so he could use, or his melee attack, I should say. So we could use a little bit higher melee attack on him. His is relatively low, 37. He does apply poison, which is nice, but I don't think that's enough. And then give me a little bit of income there if we can. We do need to kind of babysit the altar of the Horned Rat. So I think we'll put you here. Actually, let's grab this. That should be good. We'll just grab that for the minute. Let this kind of do its thing. We're just trying to take whatever extra income and stuff we can find. And then what are you doing? Ah, yes. Okay. So we're going to take this army. We're going to hit Sildra Tor. And I'll just auto-resolve that. And we will sack it. And come back to our own territory to replenish essentially everything we can. That's all good. Let's boost that up. That should give us a little bit more replenishment, which will be nice. And we're just kind of wailing on the Dark Elves a little bit so we can deal, you know, build up our income and all that kind of good stuff, because we are going to get attacked. It's going to happen. When we pop that next ritual, there's going to be a lot of nasty stuff that goes down. So, where was it? Ah, it was this one right here. Give me better walls there. Actually, yeah, let's do that. And we could upgrade some of these other provinces, like Tlaqua and stuff like that. I think I will. We got to deal with the Strigoi over here, but we've got Gortahe kind of dealing with them and just sort of holding them off. So I think we'll be fine. And Lothern's behind me on ritual resource count, so I don't really care. I'm not worried about Lothern. It's Nagaron that I'm concerned with. Lothern is certainly a threat, although they do kind of struggle against some of the against the Lizardmen in some ways, because they don't have great armor piercing. They have, I mean, yeah, we're gonna get wrecked there, of course. Not surprising. They're gonna sack it and then they're gonna run away. That's fine. This is a province that I'm not really worried about. They sacked my settlement. Oh, horror. Can I, yeah. We're gonna chase up after these guys. That should scare them away. And we will repair that. Golden Tower is down here. And once these walls are done, we'll actually have a pretty solid garrison. All right, let's get Mazdamundi up here. Do all of these have walls? Yes. Yes, they do. Good. Let's see. I'm not sure where this army's going to go. I'm going to come up here and attack Sildra Tor again. And this time, we are just going to raze it to the ground. And then let's give him lightning strike. Let's give him geomantic sustenance. And arcane conduit there, for sure. We really need to reduce our income. Or our upkeep costs, I should say. Alright, so get you back in the water. Bring you up right here to support. If I do that, that's not going to do any good. Okay, so we'll just leave you. Oh, I can't change him back now. Okay, that's fine. We've got two armies here. That should be more than enough to take out Arnheim right here. And once we do that, we'll have a good kind of staging ground to hit the Bleakhold Fortress, which should be one of their ritual resource sites, because it's been one of their ritual resource sites every time up until now. So I'd really like Krokgar up there as well, but I need Krokgar down here to kind of defend some of these other settlements, at least until I can get another army down there. And right now I can't afford another army. So we're just going to have to kind of make do. That's fine. We can do some stuff over here, though. Although, nothing I can afford. I want to get the Geomantic Pylon over here, for sure. That's going to be... The Geomantic Web is, like, a pretty significant part of your economy. So, yeah. But that's all right. In fact, in Chotek, let's get rid of this so we can build a Geomantic Web. That'll help us. Ah, look! The Order of Lore Masters has decided to come up here and play. That's fine. Yeah, that army's gonna flee away now. That's fine. Marks of the old ones. Okay, fine. They can take it. Or not. I'm glad that Clan Pestilence and the Order of Lore Masters are at war with each other. I might be able to beat this army and then get the Order of Lore Masters to agree to a peace treaty, which wouldn't be a bad thing. So we want a Geomantic Pylon there. And where was it? The Vampire Coast? Yeah, here we go. I want a Geomantic Pylon here, and then also one of those guys. Okay. So that's all good. Mazdamundi, you get to come up this way for now. The Skink Priest has leveled up. We want probably Earthing, honestly. We'll want to get Arcane Conduit on him as quickly as possible. But let's grab... wait a minute. Hold on. So we want you over here. And we want you over here as well. So these armies will support each other. And we're going to hit Arnheim at the earliest opportunity. I don't think I want to spend that money. I do want to come up here and hit Antok. Let's just come to right here and let's go Astromancy. That should put me in attack range of this. He's got a full, well, not a full army, but a pretty close to full army up here. I should be able to deal with it, though. All right, Krokgar, can you hit any of these guys? Not quite. That's a little annoying. Let's put Krokgar, what is it? 25% for an ambush? Yeah, 25% movement range for the ambush. So if I put Krotkar like right about there and put him into ambush stance, it's quite possible that one of these guys is going to come running up and try to attack him, which would be lovely. And you get to come back. Actually, if I march you up to like here, yeah, that'll replenish it all. Nice. Good. So you get to just chill there and replenish. We're pushing the Dark Elves back. Let's see. How we need 5,000. Oh, we're going to have enough for the ritual on the next turn. Yeah, we're going to have enough ritual resources on the next turn. So change of plans. You come back here. We're going to have to defend our lands. But like next turn, we'll be able to pop the ritual. And that's huge. How much do these walls cost? 2,500. Yeah. And this was... I'm four gold short. Of course I am. Okay. This may result in it. We'll see if Nagaron pops the ritual right now. Maybe they will. If they will, then I need to keep this army up here to take the Bleakhold Fortress, and I need to at least leave one army there to make sure they don't keep it. But the other army I'm going to send back to help defend my lands. I really don't care too much about my lands. Although it is going to kind of stink if our upkeep gets hit really hard, which it very well may. But we'll see. I might be able to support my armies just by sacking Dark Elf stuff and Vampire stuff. That might be what I end up doing. We'll see if Nagaron pops the ritual this turn. Yeah. There we go. He took that back. That's not surprising. We'll see if this Skaven army decides that they want to come up and play. No, he's going to go around. Okay, well, that's fine. He's still on land, so I can kill him with Krotkar pretty easily. Non-aggression pact. Fine. Totally good with that. That's one less enemy that can potentially attack me when we have our ritual going here. Nagaron did not start the ritual. We have beaten them to the ritual. I am more than a little surprised by this, but I'm also totally good with it. So, Mazdamundi, you get to come down here. You get to come down here. Your mission has not changed. You are going to come up here, and we're going to attack this, and I'm just going to auto-resolve. Yeah, we took it. There we go. And I'm going to... I mean, that's such a small amount of money. I'm just going to occupy it. That way we can get better replenishment here. What do we got? You have that fully leveled up, so that's all good. We're good there. You're already on a Carnosaur, so let's just go down Blade Shield with him. And then this Skink Priest basically already has everything I want leveled up as well, so let's go Scouting Legazo. I'm not going to worry, I'm not going to bother with leveling up the settlement at all. And we are going to pop this ritual right now.
The ritual is underway, my lord. Even working together, it will be wary.
And all the Skaven armies pop down here. Not surprised. That's kind of what I expected. But that's all right. So, we have the lead in the ritual, which means we could care less about the Dark Elves, because we're going to beat them to it. So, bearing that in mind, these armies get to come back, and we're going to use them to help defend our lands. We're probably going to end up with some intervention armies and stuff popping up over here. So we'll see how that goes. Krotgar. Honestly, ooh, hello. Wait, are you in the ocean? Yeah, they got an army right there in the ocean. Okay. Goodbye. That's the end of them. And then Krotgar, you're just going to replenish right here for a minute. And let's finish off Woundmaker. So 760 weapon damage. Of that, most of it armor piercing. Like, he's just, he's so ridiculously good. It's just absurd how strong Krotgar is. And most of these settlements are probably going to get torn to pieces. How are we doing on? We're doing okay money-wise. I mean, we've got a lot of income now. What we do want to do is perform the Rite of Sotek, which will enable attrition for foreign armies. Because that's going to weaken all of those Skaven armies. So these guys are all going to start taking attrition from the Rite of Sotek, which is lovely for us. That's awesome. None of these settlements are going to hold, unfortunately. They're all going to fall apart. There's just too many Skaven armies. But the Rite of Sotek should help us at least a bit. And we'll see if we can kind of get eyes on how much attrition damage that actually does. We're doing good again, though, money-wise. So I think I am going to raise an additional army up here in the Monument to the Fallen Gods. We do have some of these guys who have already been recruited. So, like, this guy's already level 6. I think that's probably the dude that we want, right? Enemy leadership -4 actually could be really good, though, too, considering Skaven. Campaign line of sight magic item drop chance. Yeah, let's go with this guy. He's going to be a better anti-Skaven general, because Skaven do have, they really do have problems with leadership. So, and Saurus warriors are very good against Skaven, as are Chameleon Skinks. So we'll get like 6 Saurus warriors, probably a couple Chameleon Skinks. We'll start getting some Ancient Stegodons and, you know, all this other kind of stuff. We'll build this army up properly. Also want to get a Skink Priest of Heavens to put in this army. Probably this one right here. And we'll just end up garrisoning you, and I need Windblast, Curse of the Midnight Wind, Evasion, Chain Lightning, Power Drain, and we'll do Common Castador as well. Okay. So that'll be a nice little combo there. We've got some settlement upgrades and stuff like that available, but I want to save my money, because after some of these settlements start getting wrecked, which is going to happen, our income is going to drop, so I want to have kind of a nice little buffer if we can. So, let's end the turn. Yep, there's one higher. There's an intervention army, as expected. See what else gets sent against us. I am absolutely shocked that we beat Nagaron to the ritual. I wonder if they had the resources and they just didn't pop it for some reason. Okay, here we go. We got 2 intervention armies. One of them went for Chotek's Causeway, where I have a full army, and one of them went for Hexawatl, where I have a full army. So that actually worked out really well. Oh, and they want a peace treaty. I'm actually good with a peace treaty with the Strigos Empire. That lets me focus on other enemies, and I have enough enemies to deal with right now. So I am good with that. I'm not even gonna... yeah, I'm just gonna auto-resolve. Also, it looks like these armies did not actually take attrition. For whatever reason. Oh, they're all in underway stance, so they can avoid taking attrition. Okay. Well, that's fine. Once they use underway, they can't actually... They have to, like, come out of it at some point. Oh, and all of my recruitment buildings are over here, so I didn't actually get any recruitment there. Okay, well, tell you what. That's the end of you. I wonder why I got the chameleon skinks, though. That must be a... Yeah, that's a building outside of my main capital. That's fine. So, let's do that. These guys... We'll do that. That takes care of 2 potential intervention armies of the 3. I think the only ones that could still... we still could get a Dark Elf one, and I'm sure we will. Win 2 battles. Oh, hey, look at that. We can get Blessed Chameleon Skinks now. Okay, you have leveled up. I would really like to have Immortality and Renowned and Feared, which is a nice income or a nice upkeep reduction for me. And then our Skink Priest, let's go Earthing. So that's good. This is good. We are still at war with these guys. I mean, we could... I don't... I would really like to sack some of these, but like this one, for example, I think is out of my range. How's the Golden Tower? I mean, honestly, public order here is very good, so I'm not really super concerned. So let's move this guy up to about there. And then we want to put him into encampment stance so that he doesn't take attrition damage. And then we'll hit Bugar next turn, which will help us considerably. And then we've got these armies. These guys need to come down and help deal with the massive Skaven invasion that we are facing at the moment. Let's get them down here. They're going to come and they're going to just hit them head on. That's going to be my anti-Skaven force, I think. And you know what? There's a very good chance that the Dark Elves are going to spawn another intervention army right here. So let's do some Chameleon Skinks. I want 4 Chameleon Skinks in this army. And then we'll get some Saurus Warriors as well. That way we still recruit some stuff if another intervention army shows up and hits this. But I think that is a good place to leave this one off, guys. I am out of time for this episode, so I'm going to have to call this one here. My friends, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.